Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Oh, sorry. No, you go ahead. I thought we were gonna say hello, everybody at the same exact time, but no, you go.
Okay. So we're gonna start off with
The nightmare.
yeah. This is probably one of the scariest games I have played.
Mm-hmm.
You play.
Is it scarier than Bendy and the Ink Machine?
I'm pretty sure.
Once there was a wolf.
I don't remember seeing this before.
Living in a very dangerous world. Surviving on anything he could find. Bacon soup on his mind. And featuring the ink demon that's taught his every move. Because he was in love. No.
That was essentially pointing a gun at Boris.
Yeah. Okay. And I need E for everyone who loves
Wait,
terror.
I've seen this before.
Mm?
Yeah, I have a new theory.
It's not really randomly generated. There's only a handful of possibilities.
Yeah.
And it cycles through them.
Mhm.
You might be right. Yeah,
This very much looks familiar.
it does. There's only one way to find out, and that's hide in this box. Okay. Take the old. Hey, it's over here. 0 out of 6.
So actually start, there's one way to actually start this game, and that's to go down that first elevator.
Okay. Nothing in here. Nothing to see. Ooh, I do see something.
The keys.
Oh. Nothing.
So Bendy should not be in the tutorial.
Yeah, you'd hope not. How do I run it? Hold shift. Oh,
I'm using up your bacon soup hour.
Just
There's the elevator
supplies.
to only truly start the
Oh,
game.
this.
This is how you start the game.
I would never ride in an elevator that looked like this.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest. Never. Day 1, level 50. Okay.
I think there's like an amount of.
Now here's a Heidi box, right?
We need to keep that in mind. So I think I know what this is based off of.
What?
I think it's chapter 3. I think
Steely.
I think it's in that chapter where Bendy walks around and Alice gives you missions.
I still don't get this mini game.
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a purpose?
Or it's just fun.
It might just be fun.
Or to murder you. Or that.
Here's the Heidi box. Now, look, we've been down here kind of a while with no sign of our old buddy.
That's normal. It normally takes a while for Bendy to come.
Just have a bad feeling he's right up here. Spoon.
One more. You only need a gear. So if you see a gear, Be sure to get it, then use your bacon soup house when it's being served. I'm getting the feeling that Bendy is nearing us. Hide in the box. Hide in the box.
Hey, we're doing good. We got 5 out of 16.
You have before gotten also. Okay.
Okay. We're okay.
He knows you're there.
He's like, I'll be waiting. Now we know he's going over there. It's not good. You see him creeping.
So, what are you doing? The ink around, it means that he's near.
Oh, he's going the other way now. That's good.
For the second I was going to say, I think we're screwed.
Is it safe?
I think so. Just don't go down there.
Where do you think our...
And then run to the elevator.
Okay.
Once you get it. Did that thing? Don't know what it did, but it did. Do. Thing. That's the end of them. I think I know where our final thing is.
Where?
Down.
What do you
Where
say?
Bendy is.
No. Oh, God. Oh.
Hide.
Oh. I'm trapped. No.
Next game. So what's this game?
So,
all about?
back in the 1980s.
Wait, I have a question for you.
What's that?
What's all of this stuff?
Just
Oh wait, I
crazy
see now.
ads and stuff. Oh, yeah. No, I'm trying to just get to like full screen here. Oh, Alt Enter key to switch to full screen. Okay, Alt Enter. This doesn't require it, but okay. So we want to travel the trail. Now in this game, we are pioneers, and we're traveling to go to Oregon. Now, do you want to be a banker from Boston, a carpenter from Ohio, a farmer from Illinois, or do you want to find out the differences between these choices?
Is this basically the whole game?
No. It gets better. This is just a set. Gotta choose your player.
Or do you suggest? Are you the one that knows?
Well, it's been like 30 years since I played this, but let's be a banker.
Okay.
I guess. Okay. What is the first name of the wagon leader? Now, everyone here's gonna adapt, just so you know. Just don't get too attached to anyone on our trip, including the wagon leader.
Okay, but is there any blood in this game?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to be the wagon leader?
No.
I don't. How about Bendy? Now, we would live for this game. Like, we'd wait all week, and it'd be like time for computers. We'd be like, yes, yes, American Dream. Okay. What are the first names of the 4 other members of your party? Let's see. Boris, Alice.
There are 2 different.
Who else should be in there?
How about we make the so let me say that there are 3 different Alices in Benny and the Ancient. There's the one from the cartoon. There's the one that you first encounter, which is demented. And then there's the one that stabs the second Alice and then is in the rest of the game of chapter 5.
Bertrand Russell or
Bertrand Peanut.
you just put Bertrand. And who else?
So there are a gang of people called the Butcher Gang. Let's do Fisher. He's one of those guys.
Fisher? Like that? Oh.
Let's name all the main characters these names too. Main character Bendy.
Okay, Bendy, Boris, Alice, Bertrand, and Fisher. Are these names correct?
Yes.
It is 1848, so that's like over 100 years ago, before the time of cars. Your jumping off place for Oregon is Independence, Missouri. You must decide which month to leave Independence. We could leave in March, April, May, June, or July.
How does it affect the game?
Well, it takes a long time to travel with a wagon all the way across the country, so I think it's kind of better to leave sooner in the year. Otherwise, you're going to get caught in the winter.
Okay, then which one is soonest?
March.
Then go March.
We could also ask for advice.
Let's just go March.
Okay, March. Before leaving Independence, you should buy equipment and supplies. You have $1,600, or also known as $1,600 in cash, but you don't have to spend it all now. Okay. You can buy whatever you need at Matt's General Store.
Is this basically the whole gang?
No, this is just the setup. Well, hello, I'm Matt. So you're going to Oregon.
This is a long setup.
Yeah, I can fix you up with what you need. A team of oxen to pull your wagon, clothing for both summer and winter, plenty of food for the trip, ammunition for your rifles, spare parts for your wagon. Okay, so how much money do we want to put? We want oxen to pull our wagon.
Bowie.
There's 2 oxen in a yoke. I remember at least 3 yoke. Charge $40 a yoke. Let's do double. 6 yoke. Okay, food. We're gonna need food on our trip. I recommend you take at least 200 pounds of food for each person in your family. I see that you have 5 people in all. You'll need flour, sugar, bacon, and coffee. My price is 20 cents a pound. How many pounds of food do you want? So 200 times 5 is 1,000. Maybe we should get extra. Let's go 2,000. Okay. Clothing. You'll need warm clothing in the mountains. I recommend taking at least 2 sets of clothes per person. Each says $10. How many sets of clothes do you want? Let's do like
1.
1 set of clothes for all 5 of us? What are you crazy?
I know. How many characters are there going to be?
5.
And 5.
Just 5 sets? He recommends at least 2 sets of clothes per person. Because you're going to be on the road for months. No washing machines.
Okay.
There's no such thing as running water yet.
So what's
I say
5
let's...
times 2?
5 times 2 is, you tell me.
So we need 10.
10, okay. And ammunition. These are bullets because we're going to have to hunt at some point. I sell ammunition in boxes of 20 bullets. Each box costs $2. How many boxes do you need? I say 50. Okay. Spare parts. It's a good idea to have a few spare parts for your wagon. Here are the prices. Wagon wheels, $10. Wagon axles, $10. Wagon tongues. So let's do
This is no longer Oregon Trail. It's Bendy's Trail.
Yeah.
But there actually is a Tommy gun in Bendy. Did you know that?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we've got spare parts, we've got ammunition, clothing, food. Anything else you think we might need? Or are we good to go? It's good to have some money in case we find another
We're
place.
good to go.
Okay. Well then, you're ready to start. Good luck. You have a long and difficult journey ahead of you. Everyone will die. Good date. Independence, March 1st, 1848.
Okay, let's start Bendy's Trail.
Okay, the weather is cold, our health is good, our pace is steady, the rations are filling. Do you want to continue on the trail? Check supplies, look at the map.
I want to check supplies.
Okay. 2. Okay, we got 12 oxen. These are these animals. They pull our wagon. We got 10 sets of clothing, 1,000 bullets, 3 wagon wheels, 3 wagon axles, 3 wagon tongues, 2,000 pounds of food, and $670.
I think 1,000 bullets is more than we need.
You want to look at the map and see
Yeah.
where we're headed? Okay. Here we are, starting in Independence, Missouri. Now we gotta travel all the way across the entire country to Oregon.
Bendy's Trail.
To Gravity Falls, Oregon. Okay.
To Gravity Falls.
And you can see these squares.
No, it's Gravity Falls.
These squares are forts. These ones are landmarks. Black is our route. These dots are rivers. And that means mountains. So you can kind of get a gist of what we're up against.
Let's go. Continue on the trail.
Okay, do you want to talk to people, buy supplies, attempt to trade, stop to rest, change food rations, change pace, or continue on the trail?
Continue on the trail.
Okay. From Independence, it is 102 miles to the Kansas River crossing. Okay, here we go. Miles traveled, 0. Here we go. Now time's passing by. Like these are whole days, like March 3rd, March 4th, March 5th. Now if at any time you want to check how we're doing. Oh no, severe blizzard, lose 1 day. Okay. Do you want to... Well, there was a blizzard. Okay. The weather's warm though, that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Should we continue on?
Mm-hmm.
You are now at the Kansas River crossing. Would you like to look around? Yes, of course. Ah, beautiful. March 8th. This is the extent of the sound a computer in the 80s could make.
Oh, let's continue on the Bendy Trail.
Okay. Let's just check our supplies real quick. I'm just curious. Okay, we still got a lot of food. Okay. Continue on the trail.
We didn't say eat any food yet.
Well, our rations are set to filling, so they're just eating the whole time, getting filled. Should we change our food rations to like don't eat so much?
Yeah.
Okay, 5. Filling meals are large and generous. 2 is meager. Meals are small but adequate. 3 is bare bones. Meals are very small. Everyone stays hungry. Maybe 2.
Bare bones.
We don't want to starve ourselves out.
Okay, then 2.
Okay. You only go bare bones if you're like... You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 648 feet across and 7.5 deep in the middle. Okay, this is a doozy.
This is bad.
I mean, that's pretty deep. 7.5 feet, or, you know. So we can attempt to ford the river. We can caulk the wagon and float it across. We could take a ferry across, wait to see if conditions improve, or get more information.
Let's go across number 1.
Attempt to ford the river?
What's that mean?
I don't know. Let's
Actually,
go
2.
caulk the wagon and float it across?
What's that mean?
Like, seal up the wood and hope it is also a boat? Or we could take a ferry across, like a boat.
Take a ferry.
Okay. The ferry operator says that he will charge you $5 and that you will have to wait 5 days. Are you willing to do this? Sure.
I just put why.
Y is for yes. Okay, here we go. We're on the ferry. Whee! Please don't sink. No! The ferry broke loose from moorings. You lose 483 bullets, 2 wagon axles, 2 wagon tongues, 1,319 pounds of food, and 6 oxen. That's almost everything. Ah, this trail is a nightmare. Okay, things are bad. From the Kansas River crossing, it is 82 miles to the Big Blue River.
Let's check our supplies.
Okay. Okay. Health is good. Pace is steady. Rations meager. Supplies. We've got 6 oxen, 10 sets of clothing, 517 bullets, 3 wagon wheels, 1 axle, 1 wagon tongue, only 516. We lost over 1,000 pounds of food. We're down to 516 pounds of food.
That's a big number.
Well, oh no, not another river. Oh, broken wagon. This game is just like everything goes wrong until everyone's dead. Just like the real pioneers. Broken wagon axle. Would you like to try to repair it? Yes. You are unable to repair the broken wagon. You must replace it with a spare part. Okay. Good thing we have a spare. Okay. Things that, oh, Alice has a broken leg. What's she doing? Oh,
Who's Alice?
she's one of our Alice Angel. Oh, jeez. You are now at the Big Blue River crossing. Would you like to look around? Of course. Ah, very nice. So far, our trip is going pretty bad. Pretty bad. Alice has got a broken leg. Lost more than half her stuff.
Wait.
Okay.
Who's the main? So, what are the 5 main characters going to be?
Well, Bendy, Boris, Alice, Fisher, and who was the other person? Bertrand.
Yep.
You must cross the river in order to continue. It's 256 feet across and 5.9 feet deep in the middle. Do we want to attempt to ford the river, caulk the wagon and float it across, or wait to see if conditions improve?
What do you say?
I think we should caulk the wagon and float it across.
Okay.
That ferry certainly didn't help anything. Come on, please. Please make it across safely. Oh, we're so close. You had no trouble floating the wagon across.
Yes!
Woohoo! All right.
Progress!
It's very snowy. From the Big Blue River crossing, it is 118 miles to Fort Kearny. All right, traveling on. Severe blizzard, lose 1 day.
What does it mean if you lose a day?
It means it's like taking you longer, but the days are passing like we're already on our 22nd day. Severe blizzard, lose 1 day. Yeah. Severe blizzard, lose 1 day. Yeah. Maybe we should have left a little later in the year. I mean, March was too early. Snowbound, lose 7 days. We're also using up our food as we're stuck. We're down to 316 pounds of food. We started with 2,000. Snowbound, lose 7 days. Okay, we're gonna have to hunt soon. Oh, I see a fort. Maybe we could buy some food. Come on. You are now at Fort Kearny.
We're
Would
not
you like to
even
look
there,
around?
and we're there.
Yes, we'd like to look around. Oh, it's nice. Yeah.
One house is a whole village.
Yeah. Okay. Let us first talk to people. 8. Big Louie tells you the Platte River Valley forms a natural roadway from Fort Kearny to Fort Laramie. Travelers bound for California, Utah, and Oregon all take this road. Could be the easiest stretch of the whole trip. Should see antelope and plenty of
How
buffalo.
many days do we need to survive?
I don't know. It depends how long it takes us to get to Oregon. Okay, let's buy some supplies. Right? We need for sure food.
Hmm.
We want food. How many pounds? Let's get like a lot. Like,
I know.
what do you think? I mean, it's also dangerous to have a lot because that means you could lose a lot all at once on a piece of junk ferry. I don't know if we have enough money for that. We can't afford that many. Okay.
What if we could?
That would be awesome.
And we still had a mill.
Yeah, and then we'd lose it all in like a freak wagon fire or something. How about 1,000? Or 1,500? Okay, what else do you think we might need? Oxen?
Yeah, we do need some oxen.
How many oxen? Let's do like.
I hope we can make it with at least Bendy. I don't want Bendy to go down.
Yeah. Okay.
The Alice broke a leg. I'm assuming they're gonna die.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, let's leave the store. Now let's.
But what was Alice even doing?
I don't know. You gotta be careful. Now, should we stop to rest or should we continue on the trail? I say we continue on the trail.
Yeah.
All right, 250 miles to Chimney Rock. Imagine this was the best thing that could happen at school. Boris is lost. Lose 4 days. Boris, what are you doing, man? Stay with the group.
What did Boris do?
He got lost. Took us 4 days to find him. He just wandered off. He's like, I'm going to go use the bathroom out in the woods. I'll be back. Oh. Our health is fair. You are now at Chimney Rock. Would you like to look around?
Mhm.
Why? As in yes. April 29th. We've been out for 2 months. It's beautiful. Okay. I wonder, our health is fair. I wonder if we should up our food rations and eat some more. Maybe we're too hungry. Let's go back to filling. Let's also talk to some people, see if they. Alonzo Delano tells you about noon yesterday we came in sight of Chimney Rock.
So this is the whole game.
Yeah. Until everyone starts dying. Looming up in the distance like the lofty tower of some town. We did not tire gazing on it. It was all about 20 miles from us. We stayed in sight till we reached it today. Okay. Should we rock and roll?
Do you think we'll be able to beat it?
No. But
is it crazy hard?
Yeah. I think it's very rare. I never knew anyone that beat it when I was a kid. Severe blizzard, lose 1 day.
A place.
Oh, yeah.
Come on.
We can you pass a grave site. Would you like to look closer? This was kind of cool because like it would save it somehow, and like we'd see like the graves of our friends or like our previous runs. But this will just be computer generated, I guess. Yes. Here lies Voland. Hey, 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 come out and play. All right. No, you are now at Fort Laramie. Would you like to look around? Yes. Okay. Nice looking place. Now,
Bendy.
Yeah. Should we just... Our health is good. Oh, good.
What if there were secrets in this version if you did these names?
Okay, from Fort Laramie, it is 190 miles to Independence Rock. Let's do it. Now, nothing bad has happened in a while, which kind of makes me think...
Why? Boris gets lost. Like, what are you doing, man?
It's rainy. Alice has exhaustion.
What does that mean?
That means she's like just so tired she's gonna like pass out. Should we stop and rest?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do 6.
We don't want to lose Alice. It seems like 2
How many
Alice
days?
dying is a little too much.
How many days would you like to rest? And remember, we're gonna be eating food that whole time.
What? What will we be eating?
Okay. Continue on the trail. The weather's hot. Our health is fair. Broken wagon tongue. Would you like to try to repair it? Yes. You were unable to repair the broken wagon tongue. You must replace it with a spare part. Okay. There goes our 1 wagon tongue we had left. Let's all take a moment to be thankful that we don't have to travel this way anymore. You are now at Independence Rock. Would you like to look around? We're smoking through this. We're doing great. I see another river. It's not so good.
We should try. We should not try to ferry across.
Yeah, that didn't work out, did it? Okay. Let's continue on. Everything's going good. Health is good. See, the days are just passing. It's like May 31st. Oh, it's June 1st, June 2nd, June 3rd. You are now at South Pass. Would you like to look around?
Shoot that guy. His horse.
Let's see. Talk to people. What do the people have to say? A young girl tells you, "My father is very sick, and we are resting here until he gets better. We have been pushing too hard, and our health has suffered. When my father is able to travel again, we will go at a slower pace." Well,
no. Continue the thread. We will not help you, little witch.
The trail divides here. You may head for Green River Crossing, or head for Fort Bridger, or see the map.
Fort Bridger.
Let's also just look at them. I'm curious where we are. Oh, okay. We started here, and we're like almost halfway.
Where are we?
We're right here, South Pass.
So
We've traveled this whole black line, and now we could go to Fort Bridger. And it's a little out of the way, but we avoid a river.
yeah.
So.
But at least Boris hasn't died.
Yeah. From South Pass, there's 125 miles to. Okay. Here we go. Real rainy. It's hot. It's hot. You find an abandoned wagon with the following: 21 bullets and 2 wagon axles. Okay. Steely. It's hot. It's warm. You are now at Fort Bridger. Would you like to look around? Yes.
Why is this game so good?
It's all we had. It's either this or math class. Okay. There was one other game that was pretty fun. It was like you were in a lake and you were like a shark or something.
That sounds.
Okay, should we
cool.
just go for it?
Yeah.
Should we check our supplies?
Yeah.
We got 11 oxen, 10 sets of clothing, 538 bullets. Oh, we should get a wagon tongue. Because right now we have 0. And if it breaks, we're out of luck. Buy supplies. 9. Need a wagon tongue. Number 6. Just one, I think. And we have $147.50. Do we want any food or just risk it and bisque? It's kind of fun when you run out of food because then you get to hunt.
Let's get some food.
Get some food? Okay. How many pounds?
I
It's
know.
35 cents per pound. We don't want to spend every last dollar we have. We definitely don't have enough for that. How about 500? You can't afford that. Oh dear. Okay. Well, how about 7 food? Let's see. How about 100 pounds?
0 pounds.
Okay, we got some food. Okay, now we'll leave the store. 8. And shall we hit it?
Yeah, let's continue the
Now,
Oregon Trail.
should we change our rations to meager?
Yeah.
Since our health is all good. Change
Okay, can you
food
please move?
rations. 5. 2 for meager. Continue on the trail. Yeah! 162 miles to Soda Springs. Ox wanders off. Lose 1 day. When will these oxes learn? Broken wagon axle. Would you like to try to repair it? Yeah, but what are the chances? You were able to repair it! Oh! Nice!
June. It's June.
June 22nd, June 23rd, June 24th. Bertrand is lost. Lose 3 days. Come on, paintball. Stick by the wagon.
But if there's like a huge, Ferris wheel or something.
Broken wagon axle. Would you like to try to repair it? Yes. You're able to repair it. Most places work very well. You are now at Soda Springs. Like to look around? Of course. Ooh. Yeah, we could wash our feet.
Okay.
Play around a little bit.
Okay.
Take a bath.
Okay.
Now let's talk to people. 8. Miles Hendrick tells you, I've heard it said that there are many cutoffs to take to shorten the journey. That by taking all the shortcuts you can save many days on the trail. And why not? Saving time and provisions is worth the risk. I don't know about that. Our health is fair. I wonder, should we put our food back up? Or should we just go for it? Okay. Yeah! Ooh, we should hunt for food.
Okay.
Now, this is pretty fun. You can like this. Go 8. Now, we're going to start or stop walking is the enter key. To point the rifle, novice hunters is this or this. See these arrows? And space bars to shoot.
Where you were like actually made of ink.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Oh, come on. Yeah, you don't get infinite. It's Baldy for some reason. Okay, come on, come on. Come on, somebody. Rabbit. Deer. Deer. Bear. Deer. Deer. Oh. Oh. Well, these guys are... Okay. We got food. Let's try one more time. You want to try? So these 2 arrows are kind of moved side to side, and space is to shoot.
Okay.
And press space to, enter, yeah. And then space to start.
I am really bad at this. You go. You're really good at this.
There's nothing out there. 70 pounds of meat. All right, let's continue on the trip. Anytime you want to hunt, just let me know.
Okay.
Find wild fruit. Woohoo! You are now at Fort Hall. Click the ground. Indeed.
The music is so bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see what people have to say. Aunt Rebecca tells you, there's mountain sheep around here. Enough water too, but hardly a stick of wood. Thank heaven for Fort Hall. But I'm real sorry to be saying goodbye to Cousin Miles and all the folks heading for California. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. Whoa!
Where are we?
Okay, we're going Fort Hall. Now there's Oregon. We're more than halfway. And no one's died.
Together we are very good at this game.
Yeah.
You said this was hard?
Normally you just straight up die all the time. But we're doing great. Now, should we do a little hunting?
What do you normally name your characters?
I haven't played this for 30 years, so I don't actually remember. I think we name them after our friends or something.
Or maybe I think it would be better if it was your greatest enemy since they're all going to die.
Yeah. Bear. Yeah.
You saw a dead deer's body.
Come on, give me a up. Yeah. Oh, hey, right behind me. Oh, you sneaky. Okay. Well, get 100 pounds of food. Okay. Continue none. Fisher has a broken arm.
What were you doing, Fisher?
Yeah, quit messing around. Just stay in the wagon.
You already have almost like...
Rough trail.
You almost have like a broken head almost.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. You see what I see?
Mm-hmm.
Inadequate grass. Very little water. You pass a gravesite. Would you like to look closer? Yeah, I'll pay my respects. Here lies Jiffer.
Who's Jiffer?
I have no idea. Very little water and bad water. You are now at the Snake River crossing. Would you like to look around?
We are Bendy.
Our health is fair, but we're eating enough. I don't know. Should we stop for rest or should we skulk for it? Maybe your health is fair just because the broken. You must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 1,000 feet across, 6.1 feet deep in the middle. We could attempt to ford the river. We could caulk the wagon and float it across, hire an Indian to help, or wait to see if conditions improve.
Is there anything that we've done before?
We did caulk the wagon and float it across once
I
successfully.
think we need to.
Come on. Oh, this is a big... Oh, no! The wagon tipped over while floating. You lose 10 sets of clothing. 100... Are we naked now? That's all we had was 10 sets of clothing. Everyone naked. 129 bullets, 3 wagon wheels. That was all our wagon wheels. 1 wagon tongue. Boris drowned. Oh.
We lost Boris.
It's a watery grave. Okay. Well, there's heavy fog, rough trail,
At least we don't need to.
very little water. Our health is poor. Our health is fair. Broken wagon axle. Would you like to try to repair it? Please. You were able to repair it. Hooray. Very little water.
Well, let's just act like Boris didn't die. Let's act like he's alive.
Okay. Rough trail. I'm just going to try to hunt for food real quick to make...
Could this be where our whole run goes down in flames?
It could be. Cabin fast.
This is the first time somebody's died on our team. The problem is you can't shoot through animals.
Yeah.
Dead bodies. That's a pretty messed up setting.
68 pounds of meat. Okay. Bad water. Fisher has typhoid. Oh no.
What's that?
It's a old-timey disease that he probably not gonna survive. Impassable trail. Lose 8 days. Oh no. You're at now Fort Boise. Would you like to look around? Okay. Now.
I just not talk about Boris being dead.
Okay. Let's. Are we eating enough? The pace is steady. I mean, just go for it.
Yeah.
From Fort Boise, it is 160 miles to the Blue Mountains.
I'm afraid of this is where our run goes up in flames.
Inadequate grass. Very little water. Impassable trail. Lose 5 days. Okay. Very little water. That's not good. One of the oxen is injured. Can we shoot him and eat him? Or that no. Inadequate grass. Very little water.
Everybody's naked now, but it doesn't really matter for Bendy.
You are now at the Blue Mountains. Would you like to look around? Oh, so peaceful. So beautiful.
How's Fisher still going?
I don't know. And why didn't we all get typhoid? I think it's highly contagious. Let's talk to people. A tired overlander tells you since crossing the Snake at Fort Boise, it's been just mountains and desert. Dust deeper each day. 6 inches at times. No tracks, just clouds of dust. Many cattle choked on the dust after swimming the river, then bled and died. Okay. I guess let's look at the map. Oh, wow!
Where are we?
We're way in the Blue Mountains.
Where's that?
We've gone across this entire country right to there. We're pretty close.
We almost beat this game. I wonder how it ends.
The trail divides here. You may head for Fort Walla Walla in Walla Walla, Washington at La Quinta Inn.
Okay.
Or head for the Dales.
Let's go to Walla Walla, Washington.
Okay. 55 miles. Through a little hunting. Fisher has lost. Lose 5 days. Come on, Fisher. First the typhoid and now this. An attempt to hunt. I'm gonna get us the mealy. Oh, he got away.
Why do you shoot at nothing?
I don't know. He's like, the bear's like, ah. Yeah. Yeah. Don't glitch on me now. Whoa. 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 From the animals you shot, you got 342 pounds of meat. However, you're only able to carry 100 pounds back to the wagon. Fine. Continuing on. Very little water. Very little water. Bad water. You are now at Fort Waya Waya. Would you like to look around in Waya Waya, Washington, or stay at La Quinta Inn?
I want to go to Walla, Washington. Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just see how we're doing. Can we afford? We got some money. Wait. Let's look at our supplies because I feel like we might be out of some wagon replacement parts. Yes, we have 0 wagon tongues, 0 wagon wheels, and no clothing. So I think we need to definitely get wheels and tongues for the wagon. So those seem to break.
And some clothing.
Yeah, those seem to break all the time. Now, wagon wheels, 4. Let's get 1. And wagon tongue, 6. Let's get 1. And clothing. Let's just get. I mean, do we want that? Would be almost all our money, or should we spend it on food?
We have a decent amount of food. Let's do 10.
10 food or clothing?
Clothing.
I don't think we can afford. Actually, we might only be able to afford 2 sets of clothing.
Then let's get 2.
Okay. Okay. We have $12.50. Should we spend it on food or just save it for later?
Let's save for later.
Okay. 8. Leave store. Continue on the trail. From Fort Waya Waya, it is 120 miles to the Dales. Okay. Very little water. Very little water. Very little water. Very little water. Heavy fog. Lose 1 day. Inadequate grass. I guess that's for the oxen to eat. A thief comes during the night and steals 43 bullets.
Oh!
Ah!
Why didn't you shoot him?
One of us needs to stay awake at all times from now on. Bad water. You are now at the Dales. Or the Dailies or something. Would you like to look around? Of course. Stuck in this darn wagon. Okay, September 29th. We've been out for months. Oh. Let's talk to people. Amy Witherspoon tells you, my cousin Lydia engaged passage down the Columbia with the Indians. A canoe with 17 people and luggage. The wind blew so heavy they had to lay by. Near dark, highways came up over their heads. Finally, they made it to the shore safely. Okay. The trail divides here. We can float down the Columbus River or take the Barlow Toll Road.
I think we should take the ball.
Yeah, we've had very bad luck with rivers. You must pay $10.50 to travel the Barlow Road. Yeah, it's almost all our money, but whatever. Very little water, very little water, very little. Alice has measles. Oh no!
Measles.
Measles is an old-timey disease that there's vaccines for now, but back then it was bad news bears.
Okay, let's keep going.
Very little water. Rough trail. Okay, let's do a little hunting. Okay.
Wait, you've obviously seen what this whole game is. What?
Oh, hello.
Goodbye.
You got 361 pounds of meat, but you're only able to carry 100 of it back. Alright. Continuing on. Health poor. Weather warm. We are almost out of food. Broken wagon axle. We were able to repair it. Oh, good. And we have an extra just in case. Okay, Willamette Valley, October 11th. Yeah. Congratulations, you have made it to Oregon. Let's see how many points you... What?
We beat the game!
See how many points you received. 4 people in fair health. 1 wagon, 11 oxen, 3 spare wagon parts, 2 sets of clothing, 311 bullets, 70 pounds of food, and $2 cash. We have a score of 1,713. What? What?
We beat Oregon Trail.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
What? We're in the top 10. Put your name as you would like to see it on the Oregon top 10. We're in the top 10? What?
Bendy.
Dude.
We only lost one person. We beat Oregon Trail.
This is insane. And now we're in the top 10? How's that possible?
We only lost one person.
Would you like to make changes? No. Oh, and that's it. That's it. That's the end. So yeah. I never would have guessed in a million years
We would beat
we
it.
would beat it, because man, back in the day, maybe I just used to make terrible choices. I don't know. But we beat it and we're in the top 10? That's crazy, man. You're good luck. You're pro gamer. Wow. Well,
Let's end the video and make a new one.
Oh.
About
Okay.
more. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, we beat it! Wow!